Well, hello, good morning. Welcome to the Glacier Gorge Trailhead for the week of February 16th, 2026. I'm Lisa, I'm your host for something called the Loch Vale Trail Conditions Report. And what that is I come up here every week and go to the loch and show you what the trail conditions are for this area of the park, for Glacier Gorge and Loch Vale. And that also relates to Bear Lake as well. It has good information for what to expect there as well. So if you're going to be coming out into the park, tune into this every week or the weeks that you're going to be coming up to see what the conditions are. We are having fresh snow, which I am so excited about. It's been a dry winter and now today we're getting some snow. So I'm really excited about this hike today, coming up here, going to the loch and checking out how much snow we're actually getting and what the conditions are. So come with me and let's check it out. All right, I am leaving the trailhead in my microspikes, and there are a few inches of snow here that people have walked through on the trail. Yeah, so I have my snowshoes with me. I would really love to get enough snow up higher to be able to use them later. Let's see. We'll see if that's the case. But either way, there have been some people out here prior to me this morning packing down this trail, so that it's pretty easy walking right now in my microspikes. I can feel the hard packed trail underneath the fresh snow. All right, it's snowing harder now. I'm so excited to see this much snowfall. It's so fun. I'm coming up to the junction here between the trail that goes toward Mills Lake and Destinations Beyond and the loch and Destinations Beyond. I'm going to take the right-hand fork that goes toward the loch. And yeah, I'm going to stay on the summer trail even though we've got a little bit of snow falling. It's only a couple inches here on the hard packed trail underneath, as you can see. So I'm not going through that much snow. So I'm going to stay on the summer trail until we get a significant amount of snowfall to fill in that drainage and or make this summer trail fill in so much that the trail becomes too steep to comfortably walk on. So for today, I'm going to continue on the summer trail. I haven't put on my snowshoes, haven't needed them yet. I'm going to stay in my microspikes for as long as it makes sense to me. And yeah, go check out what's going on a little higher. I'm really, really thrilled about getting a few inches of snow here, and I would welcome feet of snow if it wanted to fall. So yeah, bring on winter. It's so gorgeous. I really love winter. Good thing I grew up in North Dakota, huh? I'm a little higher up on the trail now, and boy, is it beautiful. And it's snowing fairly hard. It's really awesome. I've only seen a couple of visitors today, and they have mentioned how windy it is at the lakes. But I am not feeling any wind and haven't really felt any wind. There was a little bit of wind at the trailhead, but not much. So, you know, everybody's sensibilities about wind are different. You know, whether or not you think it's strong or whether or not you think it's mild. So if I'm not being blown off my feet, in general, I don't think it's that bad, but I'm not feeling any wind. So I'm not downplaying the wind at all. The wind can be very serious. But right now I'm not feeling any. The snow is basically falling straight down and just beautiful. Look at the drainage down there. Still not filled in, but this snow is definitely going to help. I love how hard it's snowing. It's so beautiful. And I am approaching the loch. All right, here's the sign that tells you that we're at the loch. Can you see it? It's hard to see with the snow falling. Yeah, it's so great. Wow, so lovely. The wind's not bad. I did get out my wind meter so I can check, but not feeling much. Might pick up here, you never know, get a few gusts. Wow, it is just so beautiful. There's those visitors I was talking to. Hi guys! I'm walking out onto the lake and there's a fair bit of fresh snow. I'd say up to 4 inches in some places. You can see that. Yay. Give you a 360 panorama of what the lake looks like here. Gorgeous. So I've dug down to the lake ice here. Yeah, I'd say that's about 4 inches. Yeah, nice, maybe 5. All right, I am out here on the lake ice underneath the snow. And it is so pretty. I am at that little island that's on the western section of the loch. Yeah, it's cool. Can you see it? It's right behind me there. Anyway, I wanted to bring you the Loch Vale Trail conditions report for this week. Finally, we're getting some snow. Yay, February. But yeah, I didn't need my snowshoes. I found microspikes a very good tool with only a few inches of snow on top of the hard-packed snow trail that we've had for most of the season. So microspikes were a good tool even though we are getting some snow. If we get much more snow out of this series of storms that we're getting this week, you might want to throw the snowshoes on the pack just in case. I have them here today because I'm going to go beyond the loch a little bit. And I don't know how deep it's going to be up there. But yeah. You know, it's always nice to have them just in case you need them. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the channel. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for commenting. I love it all. It's so great. So I appreciate all your support. And we'll see you next week for the Loch Vale Trail Conditions Report. It's getting a little bit windier now, so I'm going to get out the wind meter to see if we're actually getting some decent wind readings. I said that, and then of course the wind died down. Shoot. All right, well, we'll keep walking and see if maybe I can generate some wind when I'm walking. Oh, there we go. We're getting a reading. 2.5, 2.6 miles per hour. Yeah, 2 miles an hour. That's not bad. That's nothing. We don't even consider that any wind. Oh, here comes a gust. Here comes a gust. I think it got up to 3 miles an hour there. Ooh, 4? Ooh, 4.8 was the highest I saw. Yeah. Ooh, I saw a 5. You know, that's just very, very easy light wind. So maybe those visitors who thought it was super windy, maybe they're not from a very windy place. And maybe just, you know, the light wind with snow blowing in their faces was enough to make them feel like it was more extreme than the numbers are showing. So, but to each his own. I think maybe what those visitors were experiencing is, even though the wind is only blowing up to 5 miles an hour, when the wind hits your face and it's not covered at 5 miles an hour, the windshield feels pretty biting. So yeah, something to consider. It's always nice to have a face mask of some type or a buff to protect your face against those cold winds. All right, have a great day. See you guys.